Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. In the last episode, we got all the ingredients for the chef guy that's standing in front of us to make the appetizer for Orochi. In this episode, we are going to go to the beast's chamber and take him on. So yes, it is now time to go deliver the feast to Orochi. I'm pretty sure what we need to do is that we need to go ring the bell that's over here 8 times. What do you say, dude by the bell? Yep. And they're letting us have the honor. Now, if you saw over here, there's a chest in ice. Let's go use our newfound power of fire to get that. Golden Peach. And what's in this chest? Loot. Alrighty then. Headbutting things randomly. Yay! What's in... I think that's just water, so I'm not gonna bother. Anyway, so it's time to do this right. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I know. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
The first time you thought you had to bring it 3 times.
First time?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
A few times you thought it was 3.
Yeah, but this is a segment you do once per game. It's been a while since in between each time I played it, but I knew this time I had to ring it 8 times. Alright, hey dude. Yeah, I don't feel like reading this part. I'll read the story part that's coming up, but I'm not reading this part. Because it's really just convincing this guy to take us up to Orochi's lair. And up we go. At long last, we are going to finally take on the beast that has been plaguing these lands. And here we are, disembarked. And we have a merchant imp. So we can do everything we do with a merchant person. We can sell stuff we found throughout the moon cave. We can buy stuff, like the infinity jug. Not that we really need it. We're okay on seed. We have 3 infinity stones. These will be helpful. Yeah, I'm saving up my yen for other stuff, so I'm just going to ignore the infinity jug. I don't use it anyway. Break all these apart. Nothing useful. Let's not bother with those. Here's a quick save gate. We're going to use it because this one, although out of the way, is actually kind of useful. And now we must run up a long, long passage.
So long and boring.
It is really boring. There isn't a whole lot around here to look at.
Run, Obi, run. Run, Obi, run.
And there we see it, where our ultimate destination is. And they don't let me run and jump off.
See the other B word? That mask though.
Yeah, that mask though. If you can't tell by my upload schedule, I haven't been uploading much lately. So we forgot about that mask. And there she is. There's Kushi.
At least it's friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't do a troll face. That would be the perfect thing.
But what is this? This is not a simple shrine.
Kill or be killed.
Oh no. For it is Orochi.
It.
The joke is that the head that's at the back, the Thunderhead, is always clueless because it's on the back end of the beast. Oh, I missed that first line. Oh well. 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning into stone? 100 years in a cold, stony tomb. You reek of decay. I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy.
When he drinks it too, he could just spit it out.
Mm-hmm. Vibrations! So...
First time I ever see him die. And it was terrifying.
So there isn't a whole lot we can do for the first part, just get familiar with this, because like, when he breathes fire, you can just use wind to send it away. There isn't a whole lot you can do with it in this fight, in this part right now. Like, yeah, you land one hit on him. That cheater has a barrier up. What are we gonna do now? Any bright ideas, Furball?
So...
Run, Kushi, run! Hold it right there, vile serpent. And there we see Susanoo. Susanoo! Yay, for redundancy. You came. I knew you'd come. Have no fear, Susanoo is here. Orochi and I have a score to settle. Pops? Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendant of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet, it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power. A pact between Nagi's descendant and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver unto me dark power beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact and for all eternity. Okay, for all eternity. I put an and there that I shouldn't have. What the heck is Serpent Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susanoo will unleash Orochi's true power? Oh, he who seeks power. Your first chance slipped through your grasps, but now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words. I wish darkness onto the world. Upon the world? That's a weird way of putting it. Upon the... Utter that prayer to me and seal our blood pact. You too shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension. Orochi's trying to tempt Susanoo. I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares. Now utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Blech. Recite the words of our blood pact. Oh, I shall. I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hear me, vile serpent who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. And he broke the barrier. Foolish beast, did you really think you could deceive me? The only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline. If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it. I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you. And somehow there's a lot more liquid in that thing than we ever anticipated. Glittering gold sake? Is that 8 purification sake, Ami? How was there that much liquid in that tiny jar?
One of those endless hole things.
Yeah. Susanoo and Kushi made a miracle happen. Time to work your magic, Ami. Okay, now we can actually do something in this fight. So, remember what we were doing before? Blowing the fire away? You want to do that. He's gonna roar. First time he can't do anything. Because they have to do it for a purpose of tutorial sake, I guess. Or at least telling you what to do. So, when he roars, use your water spout to connect the sake with his mouth. What? Okay. Yes, I'm kind of got two going at once. Taking one out for the second time will put it down for now. That is what you're trying to do. Wake him up. He'll roar. This is the Earth Head. As you saw, he passes out when he hits the ground. So yeah. This is the toxic one. This one can be a bit of a problem. Blow him away. Shouts. Feed him sake. Or more roars. Rinse and repeat. Okay. As you can see, knocking out 3 of the heads knocked out all of the heads. Head for the bell. Lol, I said head. Right, I forgot that you can't flick your remote to run in this part. Apparently I'm having some kind of horrible glitch on the neck there. take your fire back. I don't want any. Well, let's do this again, though I think this time we'll go around the other side just for sakes of making things different.
Thank God I'm on Phoenix mode. I don't think I'd be able to do this. Maybe I should play the game without anything.
Okay, this guy is the guy that can be a problem. You have to bloom these, which we know this game loves its bloom. If you don't bloom them, they'll explode and they'll kind of a big problem. Is this one dark? I think this one might be dark. Can I get double bloom to happen? No, I can't get double bloom happening because of freaking water. Okay, there we go. Double bloom happened. Okay. One. Oh, we only had to do 2 heads that time. Awesome. I know, right?
What did you say?
I keep trying to run faster, remember?
Can't you need a small one here?
Yeah, the exorcism slips. I have some, right? Yeah, duh, right there. How's that for your answer?
So you could have just done that in the first place. Okay, that's a quick way to do it.
Yeah, that's the quick way to do it. So now the heads will resort to trying to snap at you sometimes, or... This time, though, when you get them drunk, they will go down like this. And now you just want to wail on them as much as you can. The other heads will try to be hitting you, but if you stand right in front of where the head you're attacking is, the other heads won't be able to hit you. So then he's going to try his fire on us. And roar. I suggest once you start getting low on this part to use an Infinity Stone. Low on ink, that is. Use an Infinity Stone so you have lots of ink to go with. To work with, I should say. Okay, he is down. Let's move on to the next one. Going this way again, because this way is somewhat easier, I guess you'd say. Not close enough. Hey, wake up. Yeah, roar all you want. Bring your head down here. Thank you!
Unless you carry lots of
Yes. And I did not pull that off correctly. Oh well, I didn't avoid attack this time, but I'm not taking that much damage from him, so... I'm pretty good at avoiding damage in this part. Okay, there we go. That's another head down. This guy, he's easier. Go away, poison. We don't want you here. Roar. Feed sake. Want to make him drink sake. Wait for his head to lie down. Attack him. Your arm gets a real workout in this fight. Okay. Yeah, most of these you're gonna have to do this twice. Which isn't so bad, I guess. Yes, technically you can use Power Slash and whatnot on them when they are down to deal damage, but you want to save your ink for actually, like, dealing with them when they're up and making them drink sake. Okay, on to the next one. This is the light one. I forget how to fight him. I guess you just avoid. Did I miss him roaring? Yes, I did. Not that time I didn't. So yeah, I guess you can just avoid his attacks. They seem pretty easy to dodge.
You dodge them without trying to dodge them.
Yeah. So standing up here is usually a good strategy for dealing with this. And that brings the light head down. Moving on, here we have the clueless Thunderhead, which, once again, I can't remember how you fight him. When he's acting all clueless, you have to smack him to get him to pay attention to you. I remember this from a previous playthrough. I sat there wondering how you fight him, because he just stood there clueless in the time he should be roaring. Case in point, run up and smack him. I didn't get as much damage on him because I wasn't as close as I was on the other ones. Okay, he's actually roaring without looking clueless again. Yay. And yes, you can see the fireballs raining to either side, trying to make things harder on you.
My favorite one's the water one.
You mean the next one?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Alright, and as Shao was saying, here's the water one. He is going to flood the area. And he's gonna kind of just be happy. I'm pretty sure your goal is to get over to him, smack him. He'll make the water go away, and then roar. So yes, he can. You do have a limited time and window to actually make him attack you back. Well, more roar at you, because you can't do anything with the water up. You love how he floods the entire field. There we go. It's kind of nice, the ones that you don't have to worry about your ink to fight them. Alright, the wind one. I'm pretty sure you blow his stuff away. Yes, you do. So basically, you're very little of the time using anything other than wind in this, and bloom for the guy, for the dark head, which we're about to fight after. He tried to bite us. What? There we go. Another head down. On to the last one. We already know his trick. Except for he's going to try to bite us first. I like that, because his tricks are annoying. He would have to be my least favorite head. Because there's literally nothing you can... Well, if you're not quick on getting the bloom done, his little time can be turned into annoying. A very annoying fight. And with that, we bring down the last of the heads. The time has come. O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness. Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword. Tohenbuko, I believe is how you'd say that, but don't quote me! I don't know how to speak Japanese. Did he say moon? Right, the legend says that the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi. Because they have to show that for what we're about to do. But there is no moon in the sky. Well, guess what? We have to draw that moon in, bitches. What? Yeah, I know. I'm horrible at that. So we draw the moon in. And its power rains down. And the leaf turns into a flower. Susanoo style, Blade of Truth. And he's ultimately breaking the seal on them that doesn't allow us to permanently kill them. And I am somehow pulling this off. With all the other heads, well, headless. We go to finish it off, but Susanoo stops us. No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Now for the ultimate in Susanoo-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. Dearest Kushi, just as you devoted your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet I have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there is no reason for me to live. Oh, Susanoo, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. Not reading this. And we get a new weapon. You obtain the divine instrument Sumagari? While we're watching this, hopefully this video looks a little better than the past videos in the series, because I changed my recording settings slightly. And so it came to pass that 100 years after its first defeat, the dreadful Orochi succumbed to Matarasu and Susanoo's onslaught. As the foul breath left Orochi's twisted body, the curse lifting. A powerful sword known as Sumagari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukiyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for further adventure. At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse. Splinting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At the time, no one had an inkling as to just what that force was.
Inkling?
Yes, that's actually a word. The truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit the world. But for the time being, Kamiki found itself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. That's right, Ami. We're just getting started. I mean, We can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Now give me one of those famous victory howls of yours. I did horribly on time! I didn't do the worst, but I didn't do great.
I'm boxing the boss in so I can't chase my character down.
At last. At last the time has come. The inseparable bonds between the heavens and the earth. Waka, the situation has grown urgent. You must return to the city at once. Très bien. Matarasu, you may have slain Orochi this time.
I didn't mean to attack you.
But do not assume it will be so easy the next. I love how the fact that I actually know some French comes out whenever Waka speaks. Check out that starry sky. I know they're up there somewhere, my fairy friend. Those constellations of the brush gods are just waiting to be found. Now we see fireworks in the distance, over by the tree. Whoa! That must have been one of Tama's fireworks. Wonder if the village already found out that Orochi's dead. Oh, I know, it must be the festival. They just started the annual Kamiki festival. Oh yeah, time to party, Furball. Back to the village, hurry! What?
I get so excited.
Would you like to save the game? No, in case this recording fails.
That is a very good reason why.
So yes, the last thing we're going to do this episode is just enjoy Kamiki Village and its annual festival. We head towards the face icons, and I can actually control better because I'm not holding it right. You find these three, enjoying some Thunder Brew. Which, I could talk to them, or I could just do this. And get them all drunk. Over here we find the two kids and the two dogs. But there's more entertaining stuff up the path over here. First we'll go up to the sun deck, or whatever you want to call it. When we come up here, we find Mr. and Mrs. Orange and the lady that tries to beat us because we dig up her things. They're also happy. Not reading this because I'm trying to read only important things, not side grabble like this.
You're doing alright, Tommy.
Talk to her, and some fireworks get initiated. A paw. Don't know what that is. And a radish. Probably a kind of a picture of Mushi's mama. Okay. Jumping. Ahem, jumping off. We can then travel up this path over here. To get to where the Tama is. And he's going to set off another set. Ami, Isun, and Susano. Anyway, if you go around the shrine, you can talk to these two people over here. So yes, they don't really say much. Anyway, if you go through the shrine, you'll be greeted by Sakia. Which... I don't really feel like reading her dialogue right now. She doesn't say much, so yeah, it wasn't really important. Anyway, if you look up in the tree, you can see golden fruit. And you can get stuff from it.
Selling.
I think that's all we can get right now, yeah. Okay, so, now, here's a little extra thing that's just for Chiggles. And if you go in here, and you're on all the way to the end, I'm gonna speed this up. He's so cute. I'm chilly.
White boxing. Beans. I have enough beans to make jackfruit beans. You almost ran into that pole and then you suddenly went over. Did you see that? You suddenly like...
Yep. And you get to the end, you'll arrive here to find Sano and Kushi. And they've got a few little things to say. And then you can talk to Kushi. And then you can talk to them again. And Easton points out we don't get it, and wink wink nudge nudge. Yeah, they're getting it on. So I'll see you when we get back to the village. Alright, now that we're back in Kamiki Village, like I said earlier, this is the last thing we're doing in this episode. We're just going to head to the exit of the village and leave into the field. Because there's nothing left for us to do around here. So, off we go. Where do you think you're going? It's party time, Furball. I mean, Kamiki Festival only happens once a year. So let's cut loose. He's gonna try to turn you back, but don't worry, there's not anything you missed. Hold it right there. Does the word festival ring a bell? Come on, it's party time. Let's have some fun. He's gonna try to turn you back again. What do you have? Ants in your pants? Oh yeah, you don't have pants. Anyway, why'd you keep trying to leave? It's party time. Leave the village? Right now. Fine, whatever. The festival's only once a year. But if you wanna leave, then just leave. Why are you always in such a hurry? You do realize we haven't got all your brush skills back, don't you? So Furball, we found 9. Let's see, there's Rejuvenation, Power Slash Sunrise, then there's a 3-part technique of the gods of Flora, you know, Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1, and finally, there's Cherry Bomb, Water Spout, Crescent, Gale Storm, and Inferno. Wonder where the other 4 brush gods are hiding. The remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find. We've searched all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of that Orochi and all, maybe it's time we head out to the capital of the city. If there are more people, there could be more gods there. And it instantly turns to day. And we see Sakuya again. Matarase, you have only performed the duties. But yet you plan to leave. My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Blah blah blah.
You know what? Since your channel is not rated E for everyone, because you keep saying the B word, we might as well just forget about it. Making it E-rated. Because you already ruined it, unless you're gonna edit.
I should? I should?
What's the... Are you going to?
Probably not, because it takes extra time, and I'm lazy. But I should go in there and edit it.
Please live alone.
So yes, she finally finishes talking.
I was gonna say how drafty it is for her. Well, it doesn't matter because you're...
So yes, he's showing us where we have to go. And we will head there. In the next episode, I'm just going to head over to the save point, because I've taken this stopping on save points.
Yep.
So yes, here's the save point. So yes, in this episode, we beat the dreaded Orochi and saved Kamiki Village and enjoyed the festival. In the next episode, we are going to do as Isun says and make our way to Taka Pass to go through the city checkpoint. And I turned off this mouse. So yes, we will see you all then, and bye-bye.